in such an awful position. I can't... We've lost the rift. We've lost Winterhold. We're surrounded and can't get through to the handful of men in Hjolmarch or the garrison up by the Pale Pass. It's only a matter of time before they take those back, if they even decide to. And for what? Cira, we are losing this war, Myth. And Ulfric blames us. Instead of his own incompetent general and his plans. I know. How can you be so calm about this? We've marched with these people into battle, we've bled with them, we've failed to protect them, and now even more will die because we're just sitting around getting outmaneuvered and outplanned by your brother and General Tullius. What are we going to do? We can't very well take back Riften if they're just going to consolidate their forces in the rest of the province. This is just... I don't know what to do. I'm not sure there's anything we can do. You're just going to give up? Why are we fighting on this side of the war in the first place, Cira? For a gold that neither of us believe in. Speak for yourself, Myth. We're trying to keep the Thalmor out of Skyrim. We're defending these people because it's the right thing to do. Is it? It has to be. They're not all like Galmar. There are innocent people on our side, Myth. We have a duty to protect them. I have no such duty. We can't protect everyone. Not doing this. I don't even think we're in the right. So you would just let the people who did this to me run roughshod over this province, then? No, of course not. Then why? Cira. Please. Please, what? Do you have any idea what... I know. I'm sorry. Will you listen to me? Do I have a choice? Always. All right, I'm listening. We've seen what these soldiers are like. We've seen what they're fighting for. A Skyrim for the Nords that's cut off from the rest of Tamriel. If we believe Enna, we know that Ulfric is willing to execute even people who rightfully belong here who aren't Nords. We should not be on his side, Cira. They aren't all like that. No, they aren't. Some of these soldiers, I imagine, don't know anything else. They're here because they were forced to be here by their families, or because they think they're protecting their livelihoods, or because they... also fell for Ulfric's speeches. Fell for... How dare you? Remember, for just a moment, listening to Jarl Balgruuf. Remember that. You were the one who said their manners were different. Now, I can't begin to judge whether or not Ulfric believes a word he says, but I can't shake the feeling that Galmar is pushing him farther into... I don't know what. His hate, his anger. Justified though it may be, he is weakening the province he claims to want to protect by putting it through this chaos. Who benefits from that chaos, Cira? He wouldn't let the Thalmor take over. He'd fight. Would he? No, I think you're right about that. He would. Unless Thalmor Asset means what I feared it meant when I first read it. But could he win? And even if he did, would he hesitate to either hang both of us or turn us over to them if we so much as breathed roaring around him? Or Galmar, for that matter. You know his type. I know you do. You have the scars to prove it. Then what? What are we doing? Are we the villains in this? I think it's more complicated than that. I don't think there is a right side. Or rather, I think this problem is far larger than the two of us. I'm not sure we can do anything to change that. All we can do is adapt as we go. Why haven't you said any of this? Why didn't you tell me any of this sooner? Because I've been following your lead. I've trusted your judgment, mostly because... well, you're a good person, Cira. In spite of some of the decisions and excuses we've made, you are still a good person. And you make me a better person. How can you trust me to be a good person if I've ended up on the wrong side of everything? You're alright, Cira. We're alright. I know you're still a good person because of why you fight. You chose a side because you thought they were in the greatest need of help and protection. Not because you hated the Imperials. Maybe because you hate and fear the Thalmor, but you're hardly alone in that. We all hate them. And it isn't your sole reason, right? I just wanted to help people. Oh. Oh, my dear. For what it's worth, you help me every day that I'm with you. And I know it's hard to put so much into a venture and have it not be what you expected. It's hard to walk away. It's maybe a bit easier if you have someone walking with you. Sometimes the hardest thing is just finding a way out. Realizing that there is a way out. I don't know if I can just leave. We've done so much harm. We've gotten people killed that maybe didn't need to be. I can't leave this alone without doing something to help offset it. I couldn't. Whatever you decide to do, you know I'll follow you. Or I'll walk beside you, hold your hand, be your eyes if you need me to be. I'd feel much better for it, Myth. Thank you. I'm still a healer. I don't think I can deal with another battle. Not yet. Not against anything that isn't a dragon, at least. But I can heal the wounded. And stay out of things. Not defend. A maybe wise, certainly crafty man once told me that it's never too late to turn coat. That does sound familiar. I will still fight for you, if you need me to. I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you stay your blade for a while. But maybe there is one more thing we could do. There's a fort in the south of Eastmarch, I think, that they'll no doubt try to take by force. What if we just let them have it? How so? Do you remember having to run all over the place for those Imperial orders? I imagine it might be simpler to get orders from our own side. Oh. That I could do. Perhaps after I'm sure you're all right. I think we could both stand to settle a bit before we make any moves. And when I do, I'm acting alone, all right? I'll be careful, but I don't want to put you in harm's way while you're reeling like this. Thank you, Myth. Much appreciated. And you're right, this was stupid of me. If so, it was stupid of both of us. But we had our reasons. Let's just rest now, all right? Eat something, get some sleep. I'll make dastardly choices in the morning. And in the meantime, I think I need to stop putting off writing that letter. Oh. To your father, right? Do you need help? No, thank you. Just a bit of space, I think. That I can give you. To Master Davin Idros. Father, the war is lost. I've done what I could. Unfortunately, matters here have taken a turn such that I have to remain in hiding for a while, rather than attempting to return home. To say nothing of the dragons. Things are, in fact, not as Mother has seen them to be. They're worse. I'm sure any disappointment in a star pupil failing this mission is eclipsed by a deep concern for your son's safety. I'll be fine. Perhaps you should worry about holding the guild together while Morrowind continues to rise from its own ashes. Give Mother my best. Myth Idros. Hi, there we go. Hey! No, you're looking a little more, a little less haggard around the edges. Hi, I'm feeling a little less haggard around the edges. Well, that's good to know. Are your ribs doing a little better then? Hi. It's kind of surprising, really. So how'd things go in Dawnstar? Oh, they went just about fine, actually. It was really no big deal. I don't think they didn't really keep anyone around to defend it. I think all of their forces are here. Well, that bodes well, doesn't it? Right, where's the legate? There
Something to report? The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Agreed. Reporting for duty.
Your objective is the enemy-held fort. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task?
Oh, aye.
I knew I could count on you, soldier.
The enemy-controlled fort. As in, there's one left. Aye. Should make things easier. Are we all up for this? I think so. Are you leading the charge? I might as well. So I'm gonna do my best anyway.
Soldiers win wars, but where to put them is the key.
Aye. She knows things. Right, now where's Fort Amol and how are we gonna find it through this god's damned jungle? You know, I don't know. It's all the damn way over there. Alright. Let's be off, Wes. I'm right here. Alright, come on. And of course, off he goes sprinting once again. Right. I'll try not to lose them in that. Alright. Oh. The fort should just be around there. Or rather, should be just around there. Everyone get up. I think so. Let's go do this thing, shall we? Aye. I see Anna's prepared. As always. Look, can you blame me? No, not really. There it is. Now the question will be where... That's not the question I wanted to ask. Of course, there's no charge. There we go. I can't believe that bastard didn't fall off into the water. You know, honestly, that was lucky on his part. Okay. Since I've got a second here. Always nice to be surprised. You don't like surprises much, do you? I don't think anyone with a mind for combat likes surprises. You know, now that I'm saying it though, I could be very wrong about that. I don't like surprises. And yet, you're traveling around with us. Alright. And this is gonna be fun. Okay. Where has she gone? There she is. Where are our men?
Smite you! No! Death is this is what
There they are.
Hell, you'll pay for this.
Will I?
Hey, be careful! Come on, we can take those!
The sons of Skyrim.
Wraith is gone. Bring her back out. Careful, Alug.
I've been wounded. Be careful. Die. The Imperial Legion will have your blood. I can just... We are routed.
I think I can do a little bit better with this. There we go.
Just to...
Come on then.
If I can just...
Nice.
Blood for blood. Get it. You down.
Here we go.
Right.
Go.
You won't get away with that fight. Good enough.
You want a real fight, eh? Then
Where's
suffer
Anna
the
going?
Emperor's wrath.
She's around here somewhere.
Well, it's all over now.
I think she got that last shot in. Was that all of them? Well, that was... Does it seem... Nah, I'm not going to say it. Well, there she is. Well, I got one good shot in and that's about it. I was waiting for more to come running out the front. No, I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And however many came out like they thought they knew what they were doing. I don't like this. I can see that. What are you thinking, soul? Well, I don't want to say that felt a little too easy, but that felt a little too easy. Aye. You know, it could just be that the four of us came, you know, swinging in all hammers blazing, and you've got your ribs back in order. Don't think I didn't see you. Aye. It's nice being able to move again. But wouldn't you think they'd want to defend the last thing standing between us and Windhelm, with everything they could muster? Not if they're leaving this open and going to, say, attack Whiterun again? Oh. You did kind of leave it open when you grabbed back up for Falkreath, right? No. Not permanently, anyway. How could they get an army from Whiterun from here to Whiterun? To Whiterun from here. Easy. There's a trail up through the mountains there. Around that big damn mountain there. Or they could just go through the fort by the waterfall that's crawling with bandits. Valtheim, I think. Good luck with that. Someone cleared that fort out a while ago, and Jarl Balgruuf would be a fool not to have at least scouts there by now. Aye. Aye, we've trapped them. Which is why I don't like this. They're saving their strength then. And they'll fight like quartered animals when we attack Windhelm. Be prepared for that, Solvondur. I'll keep my claws to myself unless I need to escape in a hurry. Aye. Noted. Considered. And you'd better keep close when we get into the city. So you can keep an eye on me? Aye. I don't want anyone else getting the drop on Ulfric before you've had a chance to show him how sharp Richmond's steel is. I didn't think you'd keep your word on that. He keeps his word on everything, that's his whole deal. Honor and whatnot. Heh! And here you are, running around with the likes of him. I find my honor works best when it's not so rigid that it shatters on impact with the slightest challenge. Aye. Alright. Adlug, Enna, find a bunk and get some sleep. Cactus, report back to General Tullius, or Legiriga, whoever's less occupied at the moment. I don't like this. I feel like there's something out there waiting for us to make the wrong move. I'll take the first watch tonight. Alone? If you don't count the rest of the soldiers on watch with me, aye. And how many of them have a Dunmer's eyes? Enna, I'll wake you for the second watch if the moon doesn't wake you for me. I have a little more control than that, I assure you. You trust me around this fort at night? I'm considering you and not like the cavalry, so yes. Cactus, you too. Sun's gonna be behind a cloud. When you're done with your report, come back here and find somewhere to hunker down, preferably with the gals. I want to know where everyone is if shit hits the bulwark, so to speak. Can do. Be careful. Always am. Ah, so I guess I'm bunking with a werewolf tonight. Can't say as I've ever knowingly done that before. I was on your ship at least once. Oh. Aye. That's... You know what? Best not to think about that one. Evening, Legate. Soldier. Biasura. How did you get in here? Carefully. Apologies for the outfit. Damn the outfit, what are you doing here? With luck, talking to my brother. It's over, isn't it? This war. I don't like whatever you're getting at, Idros. Your hand makes any move toward a weapon and you're going over this wall. I'm not here to kill anyone, least of all you. I'm sorry. For everything. I'm listening. Cira and we chose this side to protect people from the Thalmor. She has no hatred for the Empire, for you, aside from your... I mean, you've outplayed us at every step, and it's a bit frustrating, but that's just what happens when one tries to fight battles against a former Blade Master Sergeant turned Legate. Acting Legate. Without you responding to the title, I'm sure. Cut the muck, Idros. What do you want? I'm here because I wanted you to know you won't have to deal with us in Windhelm. Cira and we're done with this. We're done fighting you. We aren't as proud or stubborn as the Nords who'd throw their lives away defending Ulfric. Not anymore, at any rate. Is this a trick? No. You proved your skill, Solvondur, and then some. Cira is one of the most well-educated people I've ever had the good grace of meeting, and even blind she can read the carving in the basalt here. She's standing down to help heal the wounded on both sides. I forged orders from Galmar to get men out of this fort before they died in it. Many of them didn't believe those orders when delivered by a Dunmer. A few deserted a little ways down the road. There are no tricks up my sleeve beyond that. By the moon and star, I swear it. How did you know about Azura? Our mother. She's a seeress of some, what I used to think was questionable talent. That sounds about right. Did she give you that gift too? Not that I'm aware of. Why? Just wanted to know. Well, you have my ear. You haven't slit my throat yet. You've not exactly turned coat. Rather, I guess you've done as close to an honorable surrender as you're capable of. I was raised in Blacklight, surrounded by members in good standing of House Redoran. I can do honor, when it suits me. When it suits you. I don't think you quite grasp. Never mind. What else do you want? You didn't come up here just to apologize. Actually, that's exactly what I came up here to do. Apologize and humbly request my brother's forgiveness. No tricks. Rather, I don't know. It's a bit outside my expertise to be doing what I imagine is morally correct for once. Cira is a horrible influence on me. I see. You know Anna'd kill you if she knew you were up here. I doubt it. We spoke outside of Fort Sungard in the Reach. We aren't exactly friends, but I think we've reached an understanding at least. A man who's made the wrong choices for the right reasons. And the right choices for largely emotional ones. Much to my chagrin. It goes rather counter to several decades of trying to train myself otherwise. Horrible habit, this caring thing. You're a strange man, Idros, but you come by it honestly. Come find me when this war is over, and we'll talk about forgiveness. I promise. Thank you. Truly. Don't thank me yet. Get out of here. Get back to your lady. I will. Azura guard you. And Mephala cloak you.